Hello, my name is Cadet Tustin, and this is my system thinking video applied to New York City's bravest, the Fire Department of New York. The Fire Department of New York is the second largest firefighting force in the world next to Tokyo. They specialize in fire suppression, fire rescue, fire extraction, and work alongside with New York's emergency medical services. The Fire Department of New York was originally founded in June of 1865 after state legislature passed an act to create a metropolitan fire district. Later that month, the first paid fire unit was established, called Steam Engine Company 1. In 1870, a new Board of Fire Commissioners officially changed the name to the Fire Department of New York. In 1898, the first fire commissioner stepped into office. In 1911, the first fire college to train firefighters was created and is known as the New York Fire Training Academy. In 1982, the first females were permitted to attend the academy and were soon introduced into the fire department. In 1996, Mayor Rudolph Giuliani merged the Emergency Medical Services of New York and the Fire Department of New York in order to work together as one official operating system. Present day, the fire department consists of 11,400 firefighters, 2,800 emergency medical services technicians, and 1,200 civilian employees. The Fire Department of New York as a system is classified as physical and abstract. The physical aspect of the Fire Department of New York is a living and man-made physical system. Living because the fire department consists of physical laborers who act as parts of its firefighting force, executive staff, officer corps, and civilian support sector. The fire department is man-made because it is a labor force physically formed and created by the New York state government and its officials. It is also an abstract system because of the way it functions and operates. The fire department operates as a conceptual model with multiple non-physical moving parts and lines of communication. The fire department is an open system structure. Its white box being the fire commissioner and the chief of the department, its gray box being the firefighters and the officer corps within the fire department, and the black box being the civilians and those being rescued or those who receive help from the fire department. Here is a systems boundary diagram demonstrating the inputs and outputs of the Fire Department of New York. At the same time, we are also able to see the internal methods in which we receive the output, as well as the internal and external feedback. This is a systemogram of the Fire Department of New York, showing the overall breakdown of how the system operates, as well as its hierarchy and command structure. The spatial arrangement diagram depicts the hierarchy of the FDNY system, the meta system being the government of New York City, the system being the Fire Department of New York, and the lateral systems being the New York Police Department and Emergency Medical Services. The subsystems of the Fire Department are the engine, ladder, rescue squad, and marine companies. The ladder company elements are an aerial ladder truck and a tiller or tractor truck. The engine company element is a pumper truck. The rescue company element is a rescue truck. The squad company element is hazmat equipment, and the marine company elements are the fireboat and rescue boat. Here is the systems life cycle diagram of the Fire Department of New York. Each phase of the system is labeled in the diagram. It begins with the need to develop a system, followed by develop a system concept, followed by design and develop a system, followed by produce a system, then deploy the system and operate the system. Each phase of the system has potential risks. In developing a system need, the potential risks are cost and programmatic risks. In developing a concept, the potential risks are scheduling and cost. In design and developing a system, the possible risk is cost, mainly because the city is designated a specific budget for the fire department workforce and overtime hours, resulting in more pay, which can result in the department going over budget, ultimately leading to cutbacks in labor force and equipment. In producing a system, the possible risks are scheduling and programmatic. In deploying a system, the possible risks are technical and schedule risks. And in operating the system, the potential risks are technical, schedule, and cost risks. Additionally, the stakeholders in the system's life cycle of the fire department would be the Chief of Department, James E. Leonard, the Fire Commissioner, Daniel A. Nigro, and also the Mayor of New York City, Bill de Blasio. Since the early establishment of the fire department, many innovations have been linked to the evolution of the cycle. Every decade, new and new equipment is being manufactured and tested to improve the outputs of the fire department. If we look back to the first fire company in New York City, it consisted of one steam engine truck, as well as manual laborers. And now, in present day, we have many new equipment and innovations to contribute to the firefighter's job. We now have aerial trucks, tiller or tractor trucks, rescue trucks, marine rescue boats, marine fire boats, hazmat equipment, top-grade technological saws to cut through metal, and top-grade oxygen tanks to give the firemen proper oxygen in a given set of time to accomplish their mission.